Pastor Jamal Bryant.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure everybody know about this situation. Bringing this up, Pastor Jamal Bryant have a situation that's current, and people he's all on social media about how his wife was described. How she was dressed. A lot of people thought it was a see-through dress, and it wasn't. It was flesh color, and he went back to his church, and his church, was right with him with how he presented the whole situation of why it was not negative, and a lot of people still go against it. What do you know about this situation?
I heard about it, and I saw the dress, and she was going to a gala.
Right.
Yeah,
And I think they was trying to raise money for HBCUs.
right.
They raised. It's supposedly they raised quite a bit.
I'm sure they did. I mean, it's for the cause, but at the same time, again, we are in a hierarchy, social status, social society right now where people look up to certain people based on what they wear, how they wear, what they got, what the external, the flesh.
Mhm.
And I think that we're missing the mark if we're relying on being able to show people who God is through what we wear. We can't show them food via our physical being. They have to see our spirit, and that means God. They'll see God in what we do, and not necessarily how we dress and how we wear. With that being said, that means I didn't see God in that dress. So somebody said, well, she wasn't at church, but she had to go back to the church where, again, now we're still talking about this daggum dress. And I didn't even know it was for HBCU. I didn't know what the fundraiser was for because nobody was talking about the actual fundraiser. They were talking about the dress, and they were talking about defending, somebody wearing something that, didn't have anything to do with the message of the whole purpose of being in that position.
Yeah.
If you want to wear that and stuff, you don't have, and him too. He didn't have to. You didn't have to wear it to that particular event.
Well, that's the thing. He had on, a tux, regular tux.
He said, did anybody see what I had on?
No, he was, but what he defended was that he's the one that got her the dress. And I'm like, oh, she still didn't have to wear it. But I guess if you're going to be in agreement with your husband, you're going to wear what he likes. But he put on this thing, and each to each his own. You can do what you want to do, but don't get angry when you are going out to the world and the world see you. So the world is going to respond the way the world responds. Mm-hmm. You cannot control them. The only person who can control is yourself. So you decided you wanted your wife to wear this dress. And then when you got back to the church, though, that was my problem. It really wasn't that she wore that dress, because I've seen so much of it so much. I done given up on trying to. They don't even know the word chase anymore. They don't understand what that means. God, and everybody used to say that's Old Testament. Do you know the Old Testament is basically telling you about the coming of the New Testament, right? They're talking about the same person. It didn't change. There's a reason for that, and God doesn't give you an instruction just for a couple of years and think that is only for those years. Yeah, usually it's eternal. Dress and chase works still today. It still serves its purpose.